Hi everyone, Sarah here, your document management consultant. Today, let's talk about paper documents digitization. Most companies have to deal with an overflow of archives and filing cabinets, full of paper documents. Besides this important space taken, which could be used in a more useful way, as a meeting room for example, this generates problems related to the search and consultation of information. Indeed, finding a paper invoice or contract can take up to 30 minutes for an employee. Today, in 2022, there are various solutions to get rid of these problems and thus save space and time while securing access to documents and guaranteeing the confidentiality of your data. Let's see together the 4 essential steps to digitize your archives circularly and simply. 1. Define the scope of the project. The objective is not necessarily to digitize everything at once. First, you may select the priority documents for this digitization project according to your company's activity. To do this, you will primarily need to bring together all the people involved in the project by scheduling a meeting to fix together the key points and especially which elements will be precisely targeted. It will also be necessary to think about the age of the documents concerned. From what year should the documents be digitized? Also, the types of documents to be taken into account. Which ones require regular access? Customers, employees, suppliers, any other one? You decide. Should the above categories be subdivided? For example, should all customer documents be digitized or only invoices or contracts? And in which format should it be scanned? The PDF format is the universal and generally recommended format. Also, who will do the scanning? Is it a trainee within your company or a subcontractor? And finally, once the documents are digitized, what about paper archives? Since the goal is to save space, it would be wise to analyze which documents should be destroyed, which should be stored, and all this at a lower cost via an external partner, for instance. 2. Putting the right tools in place. Scanning equipment. Today, MFPs and scanners are excellent supports for digitizing documents in bulk in PDF format. However, depending on the audit previously carried out and the volume of documents, it is important to define which equipment is best suited to the project. 3. Indexing for better retrieval. In a digitization project, it is essential to associate metadata and tags to documents to help classification and subsequent research. It is therefore important to think beforehand about these elements, which will allow the identification of documents to be archived, and which will be used for the construction of a structured tree along with a logical renaming process. On this particular point, you must be aware that the more precise you want the classification to be, the longer and more tedious the indexing time will be. There are document capture and recognition technologies that can simplify the task. One of the most common methods is to affix a barcode to the first page of a batch of documents, containing the year and name of the employee or a client, for example, and the scanning technology then allows to process a large volume of documents and to classify them in a structured way by batch according to the value attributed to the barcode. The second method involves an intelligent data capture tool, which will allow going further regarding the recognition of key information, types and dates of the document, etc. And it should not be forgotten that it is the OCS engine that allows capturing a set of words in each document that will be used later for a subsequent search. 4. Keep the company's memory in a secure way. As the real lung of the document system, the electronic document management will allow to store on server or cloud all the documents according to the defined and implemented classification plan. Security rules allow you to define access rights for people authorized to access the information. On this subject, there is also the electronic safe box, which will guarantee ultra security where only the owner of the safe box can access. The integrated search engine will also be beneficial for you to find in seconds the information previously stored indexed, whether you are in the office, on the go, or working from home. If you need more information, do not hesitate to call your local representative or visit our website. Thank you for listening and see you soon for more exclusive content.